Yo, what's up guys? On today's video, I'm going to be bringing you 5 tips that help me become a better Siege player. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a professional, I'm not a semi-pro, but I do have tons of experience in this game here. So maybe one of these tips will help you out and help you become a better Siege player somehow. Let's get right to them. So for tip number 1 is definitely learning the maps. Learning the map can sometimes be difficult, but I have a resource that can help you and will teach you what walls are reinforceable, what walls are breachable, what floors are destructible, the hatches, and the default cameras. So with that being said, I'm going to open Google Chrome, which I already have the website pulled up, which is r6maps.com. In this website, there's all the maps that are in the game. Now, I'm not too sure if it's up to date with all the new map reworks, but you, for example, have OG border, bank, and coastline. So I'm gonna click on border here, and on the top left, you get to choose whatever map you want to learn. Also the game modes, but I'm gonna leave this filter to bomb. Gives you the first floor point of view, the second floor, and the roof. So with that being said, if we look here on the left side, it gives you literally all the callouts that you need to learn on the map. It gives you the default cameras, gives you where the sites are, which is here 2A and 2B, gives you the walls that are reinforceable, and then you can see here on the hatches. On the right side, it gives you the second floor point of view, which on this case you can't really see because of my webcam blocking it, but it's okay. I'll filter it out right here to second floor, and it'll show you the whole second floor, where the default cameras are, where the hatches are, the breachable walls or reinforceable walls, and what's in red, it's all destructible as well. So it gives you the callouts, it gives you what walls are breachable, reinforceable, and all that good stuff. So you can use this source so it can definitely make you a better player and give you better comms as well. For tip number 2 is finding your in-game settings, your in-game sensitivity, and adjusting to your favorite DPI sensitivity. So here I'm gonna show you my favorite DPIs that I have on my mouse. We're gonna start off with 400, 600, 800, and 1100 DPI. Now, it is up to you, depending whether you like a fast sensitivity or a slow sensitivity, whether you're an elbow player or a wrist player, you have to adjust to your favorite sensitivity to be a better player. Now, my personal favorite is 800 DPI, but yours can be different. Now, let's go into our in-game settings and our in-game sensitivity. Now, for my in-game settings, I'm gonna start off on my display tab. On resolution, I have it at 1920 by 1080. On display mode, you want to have it on full screen. However, I have it on borderless for the purpose of this video. Refresh rate, the highest that your monitor can definitely go. Mine goes up to 240. Aspect ratio will be 4:3. This is a preference setting here, so you get to play around with all of these here. Whatever is your preference, whatever looks good to you. For me, 4:3 does the job. VSync and widescreen letterbox, you want to have it off. Field of view, this is another preference setting. I have mine set to 90. Now for the graphics tab, overall quality on custom, texture quality on high, texture filtering on linear, LOD quality on ultra, shading quality on low, shadow quality and reflection quality the same, leave it at low. Ambient occlusion, lens effects, zoom in depth of field, and anti-aliasing, you want everything to be off from this point. Now I'm going to be going into my in-game sensitivity. For my raw input, I have it off. For my mouse look inversion, I have it disabled. For horizontal and vertical, I have it set to 10. Now for all the sites, the 1.0, I have it set to 50, 1.5 to 59, 2.0 to 60, 2.5 to 61, 3.0 to 62, 4.0 to 62, 5.0 to 63, and 12.0 to 97. But definitely play around with these, find a comfortable sensitivity for you, because definitely that's going to help you with your shot. So for tip number 3 is knowing where to place your crosshairs. Crosshair placement is definitely important for a game like Siege because it is very headshot friendly. And like any other gamer would tell you, always aim higher. In this frame of a video I'm about to show you an example of, you can see that I'm already aiming a headshot level. But I'll show you the rest of the clip so you can see the outcome of it. Now you see, when you place your crosshairs in the right direction, with one mag you can kill up to 6 enemies or 6 people, 6 terrorists. Now, that leads me to say, how do you practice your crosshair placement? Let's move on to tip number 4. So for tip number 4 is setting up a terrorist hunt bootcamp. The bootcamp will definitely help you with your shot, help you with your sensitivity, and practice those crosshair placements. Practice for about 1 or 2 weeks with nothing but terrorist hunt and watch your aim improve. If not, at least practice 1 to 2 hours before any ranked game so you can warm up your shot and have a feel for your sensitivity. Definitely terrorist hunt helped me out with my aim, and it is why I have a positive KD in the game. Now remember, I'm not a pro or a semi-pro, but at least I have a positive KD. What do you have? So for my last tip, tip number 5, is definitely hearing the in-game sound, knowing how to sound whore, and pre-firing at the right times. In this example that I have loaded up here, you'll see me with a 2v5 clutch, and all I did was listen to my enemies and pre-fire each doorway that they were coming in through. Check this out.
I even call him my own death. Hey, 2 on 1 mic, 2 on mic, on 2 me. 3, 2 on 1 mic, bro, he needs help. Get ready.
Good job. Is he coming? Oh, see, let's go.
You don't need no help.
I was rotating, bro. I was rotating just now.
VIP, he's got tagged.
Let's go.
3-0, 1 mic.
So let's go over that clip one more time. I was in a very tough situation here. As you see, the Sophia stunned me and she was getting ready to push into the site. I prepared myself and I started pre-firing her just in case, but I knew she was in the doorway over to my left. So what do? I hear her walking over the barbed wire and I start pre-firing towards that doorway. At this moment here, I saw and I heard that someone was breaking open or shooting open this doorway in the aquarium, which was the Blackbeard. So what I started doing is I started pre-firing his way so he can kind of fall back from his position. I was able to break one of his shields there. At this point, Ash is about to ash my shield. So she gave out her precision, and that let me know that she was coming from that luggage doorway just like Sophia did. What do I do next? I pre-fire towards the Blackbeard doorway and I hit him with that headshot. And instantly here you see me start spraying towards the luggage doorway, where I later was able to pick up Ash as well. So now my friends over here are going crazy because I was such in a tough situation. I was able to overcome that. I'm listening to Lion come into the doorway on balcony from an aquarium and I hear his footsteps, so I start pre-firing and I was able to win that out. So guys, those were the 5 tips I have for you to improve on Rainbow Six Siege. And honestly, these 5 tips is what I did to improve myself. Now, if you guys use any of these settings and you really see some improvement in your Siege skills, man, it would really make me happy if you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.